Concerns over a cooking gas crunch. These concerns are spreading across India as the ongoing war in West Asia begins to disrupt global energy supply chains. Several Indian cities, they are reporting liquefied petroleum gas or LPG shortages, and that includes schools in these cities and institutions, particularly affecting commercial users such as hotels, restaurants and catering services. The Delhi High Court lawyers' canteen has stopped serving main meals because of this shortage, while visuals from East Delhi show long queues of residents waiting outside LPG agencies to refill their cylinders. Similar scenes have been reported from Uttar Pradesh's Balia and Gorakhpur, where people lined up outside gas distribution centers and this is amid fears of supply disruptions. Katihar residents from the state of Bihar, they shared that gas agencies are shutting temporarily as demand surged during Ramadan. Maharashtra is witnessing difficulties of the similar kind. Mumbai's hotels and restaurants say that they are struggling with the supply of commercial cylinders. In nearby Kalyan, vegetable and fruit prices, they have reportedly dropped as restaurant consumption declines. Amid panic buying in several states and reports of price surges, the government has invoked provisions under the Essential Commodities Act to safeguard supply, according to Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. Current non-subsidized LPG prices for a 14.2 kilogram domestic cylinder, it stands between 900 to 950 Indian rupees in major cities. Now, the situation has received reactions from national leaders, including opposition leader Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition, who demanded urgent action from the government.
This war is going to have far-reaching consequences. The central artery from where 20% of the global oil flows, Strait of Hormuz, has been closed, and this is going to have tremendous repercussions, particularly for us, because a very large portion of our oil and natural gas comes through the Strait of Hormuz.
Meanwhile, Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas of India, Hardeep Singh Puri, claimed that India's LPG production increased by 28% in the last 5 days and that there was no shortage in the country of fuel and that alternative fuel options are also being activated to address needs of 33 crore families of India. All right, we have more details coming in on this from our principal correspondent Disha Yadav, who sent us this report, and also Siddhant Sippal, our Assistant Director Foreign Affairs, who brings us more details.
Mumbai's hospitality industry continues to grapple with a severe shortage of commercial LPG cylinders, with more than 30% of the restaurants already shutting down in Mumbai in the last 2 days or so. And when we talk about the remaining number of restaurants to survive in the business, they are also running very low on commercial gas for that matter. But they say that to survive, they have already reduced the food items as far as their menus are concerned. They have completely stopped home deliveries as well, and even tiffin services for that matter, so that they can cater with limited supply as well as with limited operations as we speak. And if the situation is not resolved in the coming 2 to 3 days, then by this weekend, the industry body of the restaurants warned that more than 60% of the restaurants could shut down completely here in Mumbai. This is Disha reporting here for WION from Mumbai.
As the war enters in the second week, it is having cascading impact across the world, including here in India, where it's the commercial supply of gas that has been a concerning issue. But the government has essentially assured that there is no need to worry, and there are measures that have been taken. In fact, one of the measures is communication, and the Indian government is holding its briefing now regularly, not only by the energy officials but also shipping, the Ministry of External Affairs. And the clear message is that whether it's energy or whether it is the safety and security of the diaspora, the Indian government is constantly monitoring the situation. We know when it comes to the energy situation, the Indian Energy Minister Hardeep Singh Puri addressed the parliament and said that when it comes to the crude, there's no need to worry, and India has diversified its supplies. And right now, when it comes to crude sourcing, almost 70% of sourcing is non-Strait of Hormuz sourcing, which is essentially a message saying that there is still relief when it comes to petrol and diesel. Siddhant Subal with video journalist Piyush in New Delhi.